From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. And all right. Just about to get started. Jarren Duran now at the plate. And we're underway in Baltimore.
First pitch, 135.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard. Enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Roman Anthony.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. Just underway from Baltimore. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Second in the American League in home runs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Digging in, Jackson Holliday. Gray, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2011. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball 1.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting second, the short.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Colton Cowser. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just
Oh, that
missed.
pitch is out.
And that one
Ball
misses
4.
outside. It's ball 4. Here's Pete Alonso. 2 for 9 so far in the series. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Quick move to first. Henderson back on a dive. That one ripped but foul. Here's a 1-1. That one
Nope.
missed. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Batting fourth.
Here's a big power threat. Taylor Ward. Late on that fastball.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 2. Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. Got him. That is the inning. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second for Baltimore. No score. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog. Anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Tyler McDonough.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Puts a bunt down. To first, and he
He's safe.
beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And a sac bunt here. And that's a foul ball. Runner edges away at second. And that bunted towards third. Scoops it up barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. But no throw, and they'll have runners at the corners with 1 out.
Third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. First and second, 1 out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Laser, base hit. Narvaez around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. I think it's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Quick toss to first. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In there. Got him looking for the K. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. So the Baltimore Orioles have been slow out of the gates this year. Are you expecting them to keep playing like this, Singy?
No, I think they've got too much talent for that to happen. Slow starts happen to great teams. The 2021 Atlanta Braves were under 500 going into August, and then they won the World Series. There's definitely time to turn it around, but I'm sure there are folks around that team getting a little antsy about where they're at right now.
Colton Cowser, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. The other way. And foul ball. 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. That's to third. Meyer. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. 1 down. So next to him for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one lifted to left. Duran settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that's the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Batter does a nice job getting that sac bunt down to the right side, advances that runner up to second. Excellent.
McDonough forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Tyler McDonough with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Gonzalez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air, right field, Beavers on his way over. 2 down. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the third out. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And the lead is now back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Aye.
Comes up empty. And he boots it. Gets off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holliday digs in now. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson.
Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Challenge from behind the dish here. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double. It's 5-2. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Zips it across. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And the batter now, Taylor Ward.
Ball 1. Ball, that's low.
That one fouled hard the other way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
That's outside.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Ward under this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball upstairs.
This one in the air, center field. Cowser takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red
So the
Sox,
lineup flips
left
over.
fielder,
Next to hit,
Duran.
Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. At the plate, Roman Anthony, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now a quick throw to first. Duran back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Ball
That's the ball.
outside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over.
Runner goes again.
Nope,
Ball misses.
outside.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hand.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from third to add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
So runner at second, 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. Red Sox with an RBI double. Back here in Baltimore. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
The Orioles down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Jackson Holliday getting ready to hit. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. To the right side, Connor Falefa. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Orioles back now at Oriole Park. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
0-1.
2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Tyler McDonough. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's out number 2. Romy Gonzalez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Romy Gonzalez.
Tap to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles 2. Back now Memorial Park, bottom of the inning. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swing.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's a foul ball.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Strike two. The Bo Sox leading by 4, last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Taylor Ward, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Hauls it in to end the inning. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Cook. Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. We the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a rooster.
Now pitching.
Dietrich Enns will take over here. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping in, Carlos Narvaez. That one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground to the left.
Nope.
And it
Foul
goes
ball.
just foul. The 0-2. Now he breaks his bat. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They get the force. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one is lifted in the air. Beavers under it. And there's 2 down. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
He's trying for third. In the air, left field. And that is that. Red Sox with an RBI double. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And now Alex.
For Boston, number 43, Patrick Sandoval.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Contreras. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore, Wilyer Abreu. Up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
The 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. On the ground. And that's just foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ends a 6-1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. And that's down, a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Tyler McDonough. Cowser makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Manager out of the... Coming on for the Orioles, Cade Povich.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to aboard. So up next, Carlos Narvaez. The lefty, the 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
On the ground, right side, Holiday. Sends it to first. Inning over. Boston. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Hey!
Connor Falefa. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Now, Dylan Beavers. He's 2 for 2. In the dirt. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. Rutschman into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Rips one to right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Ball 1.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that
Ball
is
three.
downstairs. 3-1. That one the other way. In the air to make the catch.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Henderson in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Off the plate, ball 1.
On the ground to short. Henderson fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that skips in the dirt. Left field. Dives and he can't hang on. Roman Anthony now at the plate. Step off, throw to first.
Stay.
Durant dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that.
Runner on the go again. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate.
Line drive, base hit, in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, Holiday. And that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 8th. Pete Alonso digs in now.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. The
1-1. 8-2. Ball in.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ward
Ball,
in the box
out.
here lets that one go for a ball. And another
Outside,
ball.
that's a ball.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one hammered back there. And caught on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Inside, ball one.
2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one.
Ball two.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. Manager out of the...
For Boston, number 63, Justin Slayton.
Ball, that's out. Ball, down. Ball.
Jackson off of first with 2 away. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Jordan Westburg in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Orioles strand a couple. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Foul ball. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third, Westburg. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler McDonough. He's already homered in this game. 0-1. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On a line. And that'll do it. Down in order. Bottom 9. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And there's a foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. 1-2 now. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Nope, that's down.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Inside, almost got him. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Orioles down to their final out. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Slate is just 1 strike away. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. Alonso in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2. Got him. That's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our...
Oh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait?
I never loved them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like.
Just about to get underway. Tyler McDonough now at the plate. And we are underway in game 1 of the series. Out towards right center field. Springer should have this one. And there's one down. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. On the ground, and that's just foul. Anthony getting the start in center, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So a man aboard. Now batting Tristan Casas. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here's George Springer to start it off. This one smoked on its way out of here. George Springer takes it deep. It's his 8th home run of the year. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game one of this 3-game set. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
No.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it.
Yes, you're
the
out.
misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Ripped to right. And the inning is over. 2 round trippers in this inning. The long top of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Late swing fouled off. Rafaela went deep in his most recent game. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Clement throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a foul out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. In the air to left center. Strong settles under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Ball 2.
Hard liner. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And now the 0-1. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. That one kicks away from the catcher. Sanchez into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the air, left field. Rafaela on the move. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fires to first in time. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Heineman.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Abreu settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit, and that's a 1-out single. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Tyler McDonough, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red
Roman
Sox,
Anthony
center
up
fielder,
next for the Red
Roman
Sox.
Anthony.
Went down on strikes his first time through. He swings and fouls one off.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Springer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air, right field. One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Grounds one to short. To first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Good eye on that
that's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside, and that's
first
ball
base.
4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Man at first, Davis Schneider. Next up for the Blue Jays, he's 0 for 1. Center field, Anthony moving under it. And that's the inning. On to extra innings. Wilyer Abreu, top 5 in batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Casas in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Yeah, that's fouled off. late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. Tapped softly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement on a line. And a quick out, number 1. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Off the plate.
And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Rafaela on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Straw
Ball
takes
outside.
a ball as he stands in for the second time.
He rides.
Two down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Slow roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Popped up. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and
Barger, not in time. He's safe.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Bunts it in the air. Brings it in. And there's one away. 2 aboard with 1 out. And stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Check swing, and he went 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tyler McDonough up next for the Red Sox.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ground ball up the middle. McDonough on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 2-1. Now one missed. And a ground ball to first. Casas takes it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball.
And that is downstairs. 3-1 now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
No.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Springer off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses outside. 3-2 now. On the ground, right side. Connor Falefa out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Roman Anthony will hit next. Savage back to work. That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! His 4th home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Not close with that one. Yeah, that's ball 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Strong under it. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Casas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 2-2. That one just. Eric Lauer taking over on the mound. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Springer gets under it. 2 down. Here now the Red Sox DH, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Ball 1.
Nance warming up as well. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And now Alex.
For Boston, number 47, Giovanni Morel.
That
Ball,
misses.
no.
Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Clement now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
This one in the air, center field. Straw takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Durbin in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Out to center. Straw has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs. Kiner Falefa up to the plate. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler McDonough. Yo one. And he swings through that one. The next offering misses. Ball 1. fights it off. He'll see another. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Got him. That ends the frame. The runs. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Hook one.
Right side, slides for the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Close, but call the ball. And it's 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
That's
Started
a check.
after
Did he
it,
swing?
tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Jimenez stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. And that is out of play. Moran, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
That's the ball.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, center field. Straw under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Casas in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop area. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. He went. And the count even at 1. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. going. Gone! Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. A little more. And next is the designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 3. And he chases that one below the zone. High fly ball, right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boo.
Ball.
You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
In the air, right field, Abreu. In position, and there's one down. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. And that's in for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Almost got him.
Ball.
Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order. Back here at Rogers Center, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Wong in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Aroldis Chapman comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less.
No.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That's a strike.
Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Takes it himself. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball 1 up.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Chapman, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit. and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Got him swinging for the K. Blue Jays have just one out left here. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball.
So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball is outside.
Now, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Outside low. Ball 3. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Throws to second. Tag safe at second. And I think that'll be scored a pass ball. Blue Jays down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one outside. Ball 2. Just off the inside edge. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Catcher can hang on. It's 4-4.
Huge moment for him and his team, Blue. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Now a chance for Tyler Heineman. Ground ball right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. On to extra innings. Tyler McDonough getting ready to hit. High fly ball right field. Springer under this one. And there's one away. Go ahead run on base. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one for strike 1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. 1 out. The go-ahead run is in second here in extra innings. Pickoff throw. Kind of Falefa dives back in. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a...
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Braden Fisher. He's been so good against lefties. Abreu goes after that one for strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Straw under it. And that's the 3rd out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's George Springer. A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Coming home. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings. Close one here.